Welcome back to my channel Pocket Change Coins. If you're into finding hidden gems in your spare change, you're in the right place. Today's video is going to get your heart racing. We're diving into one of the most fascinating finds in the world of numismatics, the 1978 Liberty 1-cent coin. This little penny might seem like just another old coin in your collection, but trust me, it could be hiding a small fortune. Let's explore the rarity and errors behind this amazing coin and discover why it could be worth $45,000. Yes, you heard that right. First off, let's talk about the basics. The 1978 Liberty 1-cent coin is a part of the iconic series featuring Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the familiar wheat ears design on the reverse. This design has been around since 1909, but as time goes on, some of these older coins, especially those in mint condition, become increasingly rare. And as you know, rarity is what makes a coin valuable. But it's not just the age of this coin that could make it worth a small fortune, it's also the errors and variations that make it stand out. Now, let's dive into the good stuff, the error coins. Many collectors know that the 1978 penny is not just any ordinary coin. There are certain minting errors that could take this humble penny from being worth just 1 cent to being worth thousands of dollars. One of the most sought-after error types in this series is the double die error. This happens when the die used to stamp the image on the coin is misaligned or struck more than once, creating a ghost image or doubling effect on the design. So if you have a 1978 penny with this error, you might just have a valuable treasure on your hands. Another common error is the off-center strike. If the coin wasn't aligned properly during the minting process, part of the coin's design could be missing or off-center, making it a highly prized collectible. This type of misalignment is what collectors are constantly searching for, and it's one of the main reasons that a 1978 Liberty 1-cent can be worth more than just its face value. If you happen to find one of these off-center pennies, you're looking at a rare gem that could skyrocket in value. But wait, it gets even more interesting. Some 1978 pennies were part of a special minting run, which means there could be even more rarity involved. If you happen to stumble upon a proof coin from this year, one that was struck specifically for collectors, you could be holding on to something worth even more. Proof coins are made with special dies that create a sharper, more detailed image on the coin, giving them a glossy, mirror-like finish. These coins were produced in smaller quantities, and if you can find a 1978 proof penny in excellent condition, it's definitely worth keeping a close eye on. So, let's talk value. What makes the 1978 Liberty 1-cent coin so special? As you know, coins are all about condition and scarcity. A 1978 penny in excellent, uncirculated condition, especially one with a minting error or unique feature, can be worth a lot more than just a penny. In fact, coins with such features have been known to sell for upwards of $45,000. Yes, that's $45,000 in words. It might sound unbelievable, but in the world of coin collecting, the right combination of rarity, condition, and error can make a coin truly priceless. Imagine discovering that your old 1978 penny is worth tens of thousands of dollars. That's the thrill of coin collecting. It's not just about collecting change, it's about the excitement of unearthing a rare find that could change your life. So, next time you're going through your change, or if you've got a jar full of old pennies, make sure to carefully examine the 1978 Liberty 1-cent coin. Look for any minting errors, check the condition, and who knows? You might just stumble upon a hidden treasure worth a small fortune. Today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of a coin that you might not think is worth much at first glance, the 1971 Liberty 1-cent coin. But don't be fooled by its small size and simple design. This little penny can actually be worth a fortune if you know what to look for. That's right, we're talking about a coin that has the potential to be worth $47,000. Stick around as we uncover why this penny could be hiding some serious value and what makes it so rare and special. Let's start with the basics. The 1971 Liberty 1-cent coin was minted at a time when the US was transitioning from the classic, large cent coins to the modern smaller pennies that we see today. This particular year marks an interesting period in the history of US coinage. But it's not just about the time it was minted. What really makes this penny stand out is the rarity and errors that make it a prime candidate for any serious collector. One of the first things you should know about the 1971 penny is that the minting process wasn't always perfect, and some coins ended up with unique errors that make them incredibly valuable. The double die error is one of the most common, and it's a major reason why this coin can command such a high price. If you're not familiar with what a double die error is, here's the scoop. It happens when the die used to strike the coin gets misaligned, causing the image to be stamped more than once. This can result in a ghost image or a doubling effect on the coin's design, making it stand out from other pennies of the same year. And trust me, collectors are always on the lookout for these misprints because they're rare, and they can really increase the value of a coin. But it's not just double die errors that make the 1971 penny valuable. Some of these pennies also have off-center strikes, which occurs when the coin is not properly aligned in the press. If the design is shifted or incomplete, it creates a misalignment that's highly desirable among collectors. These off-center errors can vary in size and degree, with the more extreme examples being the most valuable. Another factor that makes the 1971 Liberty 1-cent coin so intriguing to collectors is its overall condition. As with any collectible, the better the condition, the more it's worth. Coins that are in mint state, or uncirculated condition, can be worth a lot more than those that have been through the wear and tear of everyday circulation. The 1971 penny is often found in circulated condition, so if you happen to come across one that's in pristine, almost perfect condition, it's definitely worth taking a closer look. Remember, the less damage a coin has and the clearer the design, the more valuable it becomes. Now, let's talk about the price, because at the end of the day, that's what gets most collectors excited. A 1971 Liberty 1-cent coin in perfect condition, with the right errors, has been known to sell for as much as $47,000. That's right, $47,000. It's amazing to think that a penny, something most of us wouldn't give a second glance to, can be worth such a huge amount of money. But it's all about finding the right coin with the right characteristics, and in the world of coin collecting, you never know when you might get lucky. So, how can you find a coin like this? Well, the good news is that 1971 pennies are still out there, and they're still being discovered. The key is to check your coins carefully, especially if you come across a penny that looks a little bit different from the rest. Look for any signs of minting errors like double die or off-center strikes, and pay attention to the condition of the coin. If you find one in great shape with a clear design, you could be holding on to a coin worth thousands of dollars. I hope this video has helped spark your curiosity about the 1971 Liberty 1-cent coin and why it's such a valuable piece of US history. Whether you're an experienced collector or just starting out, it's always exciting to learn about these rare and valuable finds. If you've got a collection of pennies or you're sifting through loose change, take a moment to check those 1971 pennies. You never know what you might discover. Today, we've got a special treat for you, something that might just have you digging through your coin jars and looking at your change in a whole new way. We're diving into the world of the 1974 Liberty 1-cent coin, a penny that might not look like much at first glance but could actually be worth a fortune if you know what to look for. Yes, you heard that right. This little coin, with the right characteristics, can fetch you a whopping $49,000. Stick around, and let's uncover the secrets of this rare find. The 1974 Liberty 1-cent coin was minted during a pivotal time in US history, but it's not just its history that makes it valuable, it's the unique errors that can turn an ordinary penny into a collector's dream. Coins like this one were made during a period when mistakes in the minting process happen more often than you might think. And when a penny goes wrong, it can go really wrong, in a way that makes it rare and extremely sought after. First things first, what makes the 1974 penny stand out among the rest? One of the most common, and most valuable, errors you'll find is the double die error. This happens when the die used to strike the image onto the coin doesn't line up properly, causing the image to be stamped twice. This results in a doubled image on the coin, and collectors will pay a premium for coins with this flaw. The 1974 penny, with its double die, is a highly prized error, and if you happen to find one, you could be holding a rarity that's worth far more than its face value. But the errors don't stop there. There are also off-center strikes and repunched mint marks that make certain 1974 pennies especially valuable. An off-center strike occurs when the coin is not aligned correctly in the press, leading to a misaligned or incomplete design. These are rare, and the more off-center the coin, the higher the value it can command. A repunched mint mark, on the other hand, happens when the mint mark, the letter that indicates where the coin was minted, gets struck more than once, creating a unique, often blurry effect. These minting mistakes are highly sought after by collectors who are always on the lookout for something a little bit different and hard to find. The condition of the coin also plays a massive role in its worth. While most 1974 pennies you come across will likely be worn from years of circulation, those in pristine condition are where the real value lies. If you can find a mint-state penny with no visible wear and tear, it could be worth significantly more than a coin that's been circulating for decades. Coins that are well preserved, with sharp details and minimal scratching, are much rarer than you might think, and their worth skyrockets. Now, let's talk numbers. If you manage to find a 1974 Liberty 1-cent coin with double die errors or other significant minting mistakes, especially in mint condition, it could be worth up to a staggering $49,000. That's right, $49,000 for a coin that was originally worth just 1 cent. It's amazing how something as simple as a penny can become a treasure when it has the right characteristics. So, how can you get your hands on one of these rare pennies? Well, it starts with paying close attention to your change. 1974 pennies are not too difficult to find, but coins with errors and in excellent condition are few and far between. As you go through your coins, carefully check for any signs of doubled images, misaligned strikes, or any unusual features that could make a penny valuable. Remember, the more unique the error, the higher the value. Coin collecting is all about patience and precision, and sometimes, the most valuable coins are the ones that are overlooked or considered ordinary. So, don't rush past your pennies, take the time to look at them closely. A penny you find today could be worth thousands tomorrow, and you never know when that next discovery might happen. I hope this video has sparked some curiosity about the 1974 Liberty 1-cent coin and its incredible value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting to explore the world of coins, there's always excitement in discovering a rare find. Today, we're talking about a penny that might look ordinary at first glance but could actually hold a fortune. If you've ever wondered how a simple 1980 Liberty 1-cent coin could be worth thousands of dollars, stick around because we're about to explore the hidden gems that make this particular penny highly sought after by collectors. The 1980 Liberty 1-cent coin may seem like just another penny in your pocket, but believe it or not, there's more to this little coin than meets the eye. While it may be a common year in terms of mintage, it's the errors and rarities that can really increase its value. Some of the coins minted in 1980 had very specific flaws that make them extremely rare, and that means they can be worth a lot more than just 1 cent. Now, let's break down what makes this penny stand out. One of the most valuable errors to watch out for in the 1980 penny is the double die error. This occurs when the die used to strike the coin shifts or becomes misaligned during the minting process. As a result, the image on the coin appears twice, giving it a doubled appearance. The double die error is one of the most popular and desirable mistakes for collectors, and if you come across one, you could be looking at a penny worth thousands. But that's not the only thing that can drive up the value of your 1980 penny. There are also off-center strikes, die cracks, and even repunched mint marks that can make a seemingly ordinary coin worth a small fortune. An off-center strike happens when the penny is not properly aligned in the minting press, causing part of the design to be missing or shifted to the edge of the coin. Coins with these types of errors are considered rare, and the more severe the misalignment, the more valuable the coin becomes. Next up, let's talk about condition. The state of the coin is always important. While most of the 1980 pennies you'll come across have been circulating for decades, if you happen to find one that's in pristine, mint condition, you could have a real treasure on your hands. Coins that have been well preserved without scratches, dents, or wear are rare, and that makes them highly collectible. Collectors will pay a premium for coins that look like they were just freshly minted, and the 1980 penny is no exception. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is this coin worth? If you find a 1980 Liberty 1-cent coin with the right errors, like that double die error, an off-center strike, or perhaps a repunched mint mark, and it's in mint condition, you could be looking at a coin worth $38,000. That's right, $38,000 for a penny that was originally worth just 1 cent. How incredible is that? This goes to show just how important it is to check your change carefully. What might seem like just another penny could actually be a rare collectible, hiding in plain sight. Whether you're searching through your own pocket change or you're out at a flea market or coin shop, always keep an eye out for these rare and valuable finds. Remember, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises. While some coins are valuable for their historical significance or their rarity, others can become incredibly valuable just because of errors in the minting process. The 1980 penny is a perfect example of how a small mistake can lead to a big payday. So, take a moment to check your 1970s and 1980s pennies. You never know, you could have a treasure worth thousands just sitting in your collection or pocket. Keep in mind that coins like this don't just sit around forever. If you find a 1980 penny with those rare characteristics, it could be worth a small fortune, maybe even a grand total of $38,000. Today, we have something truly special to discuss, the 1975 Liberty 1 cent. At first glance, it might seem like just another coin from the 70s, but don't let its simplicity fool you. This 1975 penny holds a story of rarity, mistakes, and potential fortune for the right collector. If you're a fan of coin collecting or simply enjoy the thrill of finding something valuable in your pocket change, this one is for you. Let's start by talking about why the 1975 Liberty 1 cent could be worth far more than you think. While many people still toss these pennies into jars or use them for vending machines, there are certain rarities and errors in the 1975 penny that make it a potential treasure for collectors. These coins were minted in a year that holds a special place in U.S. coinage history, and some of them have mistakes that can make them very valuable. One of the most sought-after errors in the 1975 penny is the double die. A double die error happens when a coin is struck twice by the same die. This creates a doubled image, particularly on the date and the lettering. If you find a 1975 penny with a double die error, that could instantly increase its worth by thousands of dollars. These double die pennies are incredibly rare, and when collectors come across one, they know they've found something special, but that's not the only thing that could make this penny valuable. There are also off-center strikes to look out for. If the coin wasn't properly aligned in the minting press, part of the design can be missing or shifted to the edge, making it off-center. The more pronounced the misalignment, the more valuable the coin can become. Even subtle off-center strikes are highly desirable to collectors, as they're a visible imperfection that makes the coin unique and historically significant. Another thing that can make the 1975 penny valuable is the minting condition. Most of these coins have been circulating for decades and have significant wear and tear. However, if you find one in mint condition, uncirculated, or nearly perfect, it becomes a rare find. Coins in pristine condition are always more valuable than those that show signs of heavy use, so take a moment to check your 1975 pennies for signs of damage, scratches, or other imperfections. The fewer the imperfections, the more you could potentially make when selling the coin. Now, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for, the value. A typical 1975 penny might not be worth much, but when you start factoring in the errors, condition, and the rarity of certain varieties, the price can shoot up significantly. A 1975 penny with an error or in excellent condition could fetch an incredible $45,490. Yes, you heard that right, $45,490 for a single penny. Can you believe it? A coin that was originally worth just 1 cent could end up being worth more than $45,000. This is why coin collectors are constantly hunting for rare finds and errors in old coins. The beauty of coin collecting is that you never know when a simple penny might become an absolute fortune. So, if you have a 1975 penny in your collection or come across one in your pocket change, take a closer look. You never know if it's hiding an error that could make you thousands of dollars richer. Whether it's a double die error, an off-center strike, or just a well-preserved specimen, this penny could be a valuable treasure just waiting to be discovered. Remember, coin collecting is all about knowledge, patience, and a keen eye for detail. Even the most seemingly ordinary coins can hold immense value if you know what to look for. So, always keep searching, and who knows? You might just stumble upon your own $45,490 penny. Thanks for tuning in today. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another exciting discovery. Until next time, happy hunting.